gotta pull you.
Sometimes it's not just about the arrest, it's about what led up to it and what could have happened if officers didn't act fast. In 2 different cities, 2 men left behind trails of violence.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Gas in a second!
One killed his own child, the other stabbed 2 people and set their home on fire. These weren't robberies, they were personal, deliberate, and deadly. And when officers caught up to them,
don't move. He's got 33 right there. 33 in his hands. No, it's a walkie-talkie.
both men made one final move, but this time police had the footage and the upper hand. March 25th, 2025, Columbus, Ohio.
Yep. That's him. Somebody get on the main air.
Victorian Village, a peaceful, tree-lined neighborhood filled with history, became the backdrop for one of Ohio's most disturbing arrests. Darnell Jones, 33, was the man they were after. But this wasn't just a warrant. It was a manhunt for a father accused of committing the unthinkable.
Well, we can't allow that. All right.
The brutal murder of his 13-year-old daughter, Kay Monty Latigue. She vanished from Toledo without warning. For days, her family waited, begged, searched. But when she was found inside an abandoned house, there was no hope left. Her neck had been deeply slashed. Investigators ruled it a homicide.
I know. All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. I got to roll you off. I got to get you up on your side, okay? I got to get you up on your side.
On the way. We're speeding 30.
And Darnell, her own father, had been the last one seen with her. Police tracked him to Columbus. For days, SWAT had eyes on him, waiting for the safest moment to move. When they finally did,
Need a medic here now. Where's our kid? Okay, we got him. He's hit once in the arm.
the Bodycam footage captured it all. Officers surrounded the property. Commands echoed down the block. Come out with your hands up. But Darnell didn't run. He stepped out, defiant, still, and suicidal. He made his intention clear.
Yes.
There you go. How's that?
Dennison and second.
Okay, we're gonna leave you sit here like this. Take a deep breath.
I'm not going back, he said. Just kill me. It wasn't just fear. It was someone ready to end it all on his own terms. Officers tried to de-escalate. They pleaded with him, but then he moved.
Hang up. I'll hold you up, all right? You just relax. Lean back into there. There you go. You're gonna be fine. Listen, hey, nothing's ever that bad.
His hand dropped toward his pocket. No one could risk it. One officer opened fire. Multiple rounds struck Jones, the arm, the leg, and the torso. He hit the pavement but remained conscious. As blood pooled beneath him, he whispered again, "I want to die."
Where's the other gun at? Darnell. Hey. Darnell, do you have anything else on you?
Officers didn't walk away, pressed gauze into his wounds, checked vitals, and called for medics. Jones was rushed to a nearby hospital, stabilized, and later booked into custody.
Okay, we're making good witnesses. You're fine, ma'am. You're fine. We gotta get him.
What officers found in his pocket confirmed their worst fears. A loaded revolver and a walkie-talkie, oddly out of place. No one knows what it was for. Is he listening to someone?
I knew that. What'd they say? I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Hey, how did that cruiser start getting?
Hiding communications? Preparing something more? Authorities haven't revealed those details. Jones is now charged with felonious assault on a peace officer, and he remains the prime suspect in his daughter's death. But the footage doesn't just show an arrest, it shows a haunting truth.
Yeah, we need a cart. We need a cart. Cart.
Even after what he'd done, officers did everything they could to save his life. April 20th, 2025, Oxon Hill, Maryland. It began with a desperate 911 call at 8:20 a.m.
Hey, 511. If anyone is listening at home, officer support.
Police were dispatched to an apartment along Indian Head Highway. Inside, a scene drenched in chaos. 2 victims, a man and a woman, lay bleeding from multiple stab wounds. And the suspect, 44-year-old Yvonne Buckner Jr., known to both victims.
Right there. Okay. Up. You need him out of the cuffs? Yeah, we're gonna need him out.
Before fleeing, Bucknor set the apartment on fire, sending thick black smoke pouring from the windows. It was personal, a domestic attack that turned explosive, but the nightmare didn't stop there. At 10:15 a.m.,
Arm and I believe left chest. Okay. I get a good search on him. I am. Everything's got to come off.
second emergency call came in. Just a few miles away on St. George Boulevard, reports described a man with a knife pacing outside a commercial plaza. Police responded immediately.
Down. We're down. Hold on. There,
There, in broad daylight, in a public shopping area, was Bucknor, still holding the blood-covered blade. Surveillance footage shows multiple officers forming a cautious perimeter. They shouted warnings, "Drop the knife! Get on the ground!" But he didn't listen. He didn't run either.
Trying to get out to help you. I was trying, dude. It was everything I could. I couldn't get out of the fucking car. That was a good call.
Instead, he walked forward, slowly, directly toward the officers. One officer backed away. Bucknor shifted pace and lunged. In that instant, two officers discharged their weapons. Bucknor staggered, turned, and collapsed just feet away.
No, I didn't do
Missing
anything.
something in the front. Turn. Go the other way. Turn the other way. Okay, no, I see it. That might.
Officers rushed in, not to secure him, but to keep him alive. They applied pressure to his wounds. They called for EMS. They tried to save the man who had nearly killed two others. Bucknor was pronounced dead at the hospital.
I want you to have a seat here. You're done running the scene now.
I'm good.
No, you really aren't. Come here, you have to have a seat. This is what protocol is. Have a seat.
Back at the original apartment, both stabbing victims survived, though one remains hospitalized. Police confirmed it was a domestic dispute turned violent. This wasn't just a crime, it was a trail of destruction left across two locations in a matter of hours.
Sorry, what was that?
Did anyone from SWAT work up for officer support?
Stands out in this case isn't just the escalation, it's what officers did afterward. They treated the suspect like a life worth saving. Even as the blade dropped, even as the smoke cleared, they followed protocol, and they showed what restraint looks like, even when there's no guarantee of return. In Ohio, a father wanted for killing his own daughter begged for death and pulled a weapon in front of police. In Maryland, a man who stabbed two people and started a fire charged officers with a knife. Both ignored every command to stop. Both forced officers to act fast or die trying. What the cameras captured wasn't just violence, it was discipline, timing, and restraint under fire. Because when danger stares you in the face, there's no script, only reaction. These are the moments the headlines don't explain, but Bodycam footage does. For more real footage and police analysis, subscribe and stay tuned. Because what officers walk into is never as simple as it seems.